That girl there is the reason. My love, my sweetheart. Dropped her off at work. See, it's all French. Dropped my wife off at work. It was 8:20ish in the morning. I am not a morning person. I feel tired, achy, brain fogged. I'm definitely a night owl. I can, starting from 9 p.m. till 2, daydream, plan, write, come up with ideas, but in the morning it's not me, so this is tough recording in the morning. But I just got back to the apartment and wanted to continue with why I moved to Canada. And it is, I have to tell you, one of the hardest things that I have done to date, and yet one of the most blessed. You ask why? Well, let's go with the hardest things. When I got here, I injured my left knee, and my right knee was injured in 2012, and had surgery on that, which cost me a fortune. And now I had surgery on my left knee. My medial meniscus needed 25% of it removed because it was cracked, so that was over $5,000 out of pocket. So a lot of money right after our wedding, which is also pretty expensive. And then once I get here, life here in Quebec is not easy or free. You know, the whole socialist deal here going on with 15% taxes on almost everything. That adds up. Then, you know, I'm used to paying gas, fill up my tank, $30. Here, it's good $60, $70. Almost 2 times more, or more than 2 times more. Top of that, French and metric. The first time I drove into Quebec, I felt like I was in a foreign land. You know, coming from the States, you don't realize sometimes what is going on beyond the border. And then we started my immigration process, thought we would get a lawyer, but the lawyer turned out to be not the most honest person, and he did not know what he was doing, even though he told us he did, which delayed our process by 2 to 3 months. When you're immigrating that, and you can't do much, can't work, that's a long time, and that's a lot of money also lost. So as of this point, waiting 6 months for the immigration process, which hopefully soon, within the next days, weeks, so Lord willing, get my work permit and then start searching for jobs. And I've been unemployed for 8 months. Still learning what marriage is all about and learning about each other, but it's been a great blessing, and I thank God for it every day. So I'll talk about my blessings now. So as many of you know, got married in July to my better half. That is the greatest blessing to me, and that obviously was designed by God to grow each and every one of us. So I've been learning how to trust the Lord with all my heart during this whole process, and I know it's a lifelong process. And unfortunately, a lot of people give up. They give up a couple years into it, a decade into it, once their kids get out. And I'm praying every day that that the Lord gives me strength and her strength to make it through. Trust Him. Without Him, a marriage, I don't see how a marriage could last. But with Him, it's the greatest blessing and growth experience possible. Test of faith. And then also another blessing is just as learning French and metric is the hardest thing, it's also going to be part of my skills, and slowly starting to understand French, and which is giving me a smile because it is hard to obtain for me. It's hard to learn new things, especially a language. Another blessing is going on a healing journey. Found out a lot about myself, especially physically, and that will be in another video. What I found out and how I'm healing myself, what methods I'm using. Another blessing is learning what real sacrifice is. And let me tell you, it's not easy. Definitely not easy. I'll try to talk about that in a separate video also. And which I'll go into a book that I bought about marriage, which I highly recommend to everybody, and I'll also talk about it in my next video, by Timothy, fill in the blank last name, and the title of the book is The Meaning of fill in the blank. I'll talk about it soon. Quick end of day update. It is 5:30. Probably stop the vlog after this. I'll do maybe 5 a week. Won't do any on the weekends. We'll see how that goes. First vlog. Made some dessert, or just put some frozen fruits. Let's see, what did I do today? Studied lots of French from Duolingo. Watched a documentary series, The Truth About Vaccines, Part 2. An hour and a half. Mind is blown. Just the amount of information that they share on there and how they get it all put together in all the interviews. I'm just mesmerized by that. And thumbs up for it. If you can watch it, watch it. Cleaned and washed the dishes, the countertops, made sure the house is kind of tidy for the wife. And I've been waiting for her all day. Excited, and I love her. And I can't wait to see her and pick her up now. And wanted to finish on the note of the golden rule. Everybody knows it. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. You know, I would love, and we all love when somebody does something for us, does a chore for us, takes care of something, buys something for us, gifts us something. And it's a joy also when we do it unto others. So just wanted to wish you all that. Do something.